What is good, everybody? Welcome to today's trade recap of the day today. Today is September 15th, 2025. I took one trade today, lost around $4,247. I have this trade calculated across all the accounts. So, as you can see, lost 632 across all the accounts here, and then lost 195 across all of these. And then on TradingView, on my funded futures, um, I don't know if y'all can see that, the executions on the screen, and took a loss there as well. So let's get straight into this. So did take an L, shouldn't have been an L, should have been a break even. And you're probably confused on how that even works, but trust me, y'all will see. This was the trade I took. See how it like hit TP on NQ. You take a look at MMQ. Like this, oh my gosh, just Trump. Just like, just like why, bro? Like, come on. Um, but anyways, nothing I can do about it. But let's just get into this trade recap and why I took this trade, why I thought it was an A plus setup, and why I took it. So coming into the morning, or let me do that. So ES is here, and then we have NQ over here. So coming into open, I was obviously bearish. Just kidding. Not. I was bullish. Um, so yeah, let's get into this. So my bias in the morning was clearly bullish because obviously we're trading at all-time highs. I'm most likely never going to be bearish at all-time highs. Just going to be looking to like take retracements and then longs. Um, yeah. So this confirmed my bullish bias here when London traded into this 4-hour gap, and this gap here was also an SMT. So if you look here, this was an SMT at these lows, which was this 4-hour gap. So did not expect this low to get traded back to at all. And this kind of just confirmed my bullish bias. So at open, I did want to see us kind of pull back here, like to open lower and then get like longs from like here, anything like that. But we ended up just ripping. So, and what do I do in scenarios like these is that I like to wait for us to trade higher. And then say like 10 a.m. happens, we get in like an open low and we just start generating liquidity, maybe open up like an unfilled 5-minute gap as a target, just like create liquidity above us so we can go lower straight into like a 5 or 15-minute gap and then we can get longs from there. So that's exactly what I waited for. That's exactly what I took. So as you can see here, 10 a.m. like closes literally all the way up here. So 10 a.m. is here. And today was a known as Monday. By the way, I'm not like gambling this shit. This is not in Forex Factory. This is some like Trump just wanted to ruin my day, I guess. So 10 a.m. opens here, and like, what am I looking for, right? I'm looking for us to retrace into a 5 or 15-minute gap, and at the same time generate liquidity above us. So what happens here? Exactly that. 10 a.m. opens low, 10 a.m. opens lower, and this is good for us because I want to see us manipulate lower and then get a distribution higher. So we get this open low, and we ended up creating this 5-minute gap here. And as you can see, we took this 5-minute gap, and I think there's a 30-second. Okay, no inversion here, but there's no inversion here, and even if there was, I wouldn't have taken it anyways, just because um, just because this was like 10 14, 10 13, 10 14. So at this current moment, we were like opening up a 15-minute. So which ended up being like this low right here. So so 10:15 is right here. We open up that 15 minute. What I want to see happen for like an A plus scenario is for us to come and re-sweep this and then get some type of inversion. So that's exactly what I wait for. We trade lower, we re-sweep this low and this 15-minute gap and all these lows here on the 1 minute. So I did really like this. It was like here, like from here, I was like looking at for this inversion here of this fair value gap, but we just failed to get that. So didn't take anything there. And honestly, at this point where we did this, I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this anymore just because it's taking like too long to react. But the only reason why I still consider this valid is because what do we do here? We reswept this low that is inside of this 15-minute and 5-minute gap. And what do we get from this? Just immediate displacement out of this. So we're obviously reacting from this level here. And there's no reason for us to trade lower back to this point because this should be a protected low. And usually protected lows are lows that are swept inside of the gap. So didn't expect this to get traded back to this low here as it is protected. And so I was looking for an inversion of this 1 minute just because there was no other time frame. There was no like 30-second here. This 1 minute is pretty small, but I still liked it just because of the displacement we got. So yeah, I entered on this close here across all of the accounts and sorry. Um, so yeah, why is this a good setup as well? Because we're targeting this lowest liquidity and just taking continuous to all-time lows. There's no reason to be shorting just because like we're just like why would you short? Like you just want to you don't want to catch this reversal off of nothing and you just want to be taking these continuations. So well, obviously, you need like good targets to make it a more probable setup because at the end of the day, this is what this is. It's all about probability. So to maximize my um, probability, I need to that to form. So we got this inversion here. I placed my stop loss here just because this wick here was pretty fat, right? And what I like to do with these fat wicks is that I like to measure this with my fib, and I like to look at this next candle. If we hit EQ of this wick, which is a big wick, which is usually an imbalance, this next one fills it. Usually I won't have my stop loss at the swing low. I usually bring it up here. Um, and yeah, but I didn't have it here just because at this time, we did close above here. And then with this close, we form a breaker block and an order block. So I have my stop loss at this like order block here with the breaker. And oh yeah, forgot to mention this. What made this setup even more A plus and why I still consider this taking this was because we held this SMT this entire time. So good look here. It's 10, 12, 10, 13. 10, 13 is right here. SMT with 10, 24, 10, 24. So this entire time we were holding this SMT, and even though we're like playing around here, the fact that we held this and we got this resweep and then we got like this beautiful displacement, that's what really made me take this trade. And break even, my break even point was once ES took this high here. And yeah, so let me explain how I got fucked. Um, Should have been a break even trade, but doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Um, it's nothing I can do. I can't go back in time. All I have to do is like just keep performing and bring it back. Like it's just one day, shouldn't really be affected by it. But so at this point, it was like, and like this basically, I was just waiting for ES to take this high. which is the 10 a.m. high. So once ES takes this and sweeps it, not create equal highs, once it sweeps it, that's whenever price has a chance to reverse. So I was waiting for that to happen for just literally 3 minutes straight. So 10:27, 10:28, 10:29. I was just literally just getting ready to move my stop loss to break even and just never got that. And then just out of absolutely nowhere, 10:30, Trump decides to like just speak on like some tariffs or let's see what it was. It was like on here. It's like whatever this is. U.S. will not impose tariffs. It's something about tariffs with China. Just he just said something, and then we just get this absolute Drake out of literally who knows where. Um, but yeah, this happens, and the thing about this is that I took this trade on MNQ, and if you're looking at this, you're probably wondering how I got stopped out. Well, it's because on MNQ, like the reason why I trade on MNQ is just so I can have like be more exact with my risk. So I don't mind it. It's the exact same thing, just you can be more precise. So I entered with 22 here, and and yeah, I don't really have to say anything. You guys can see it for yourself. Just this wick for some reason decides to come all the way down here, and yeah, I get fucked on these accounts that I took it on MNQ. But thankfully, I took this trade on NQ on these accounts since they're 100Ks. I just passed these last week. These are completely fresh. So profits are going to start being very big now. Risk is going to be a lot higher, but profits will be a lot higher as well. So can't wait for that. Just unfortunately, it had to be like a rough start like this, but it's like this. I barely lost on these accounts. They're 100Ks. Losing 200 is like like nothing. So I took this trade on NQ here, and yeah, so I didn't get stopped out. You're probably wondering how I lost money because oh, my stop loss was here on these accounts. And bro, like I'm telling you, I had um well, I think I was like on ES at the time on here. Because I like ES here, just like watching if we take that high. And then I had NQ here. So what was I waiting for was for ES to take the high, and then I see this, bro. I'm telling you, my heart just drops, just completely falls to the ground when I see this candle happen. Because bro, if I would have gotten filled like say like lower, because that shit happens. Um, because I went in full size on this race, 'cause I did really like it. So thank God I didn't lose more than I should have. Um, and basically I get fucked on that one, and then my heart drops, and then I look over to my alpha accounts because I was like, oh my God, I need to close this shit. What is going on? And then I go to my alpha, and I see I'm still in the trade somehow. I'm like, oh my God. And like my heart was just dropping. So I gotta just close the trade. Like I went on NQ like this. I was, oh my God, I'm still in the trade. I just clicked X because like bro, I'm telling you, this candle happened in like the matter of seconds here. Let me just go on the 1 second chart. So you guys can see I'm not making this up. Right here. So right here, my heart just absolutely drops. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And yeah, that's about it. This trade should have been a break-even trade because I technically would have still been in this, and then ES takes that high, and then I go break even, and then should have been a break even because we do end up going back down and hitting the break even. But yeah, at least I know the trade idea was correct because it did technically hit TP on ES. So can I complain? Yes. At the same time, I'm still right about my trade. I'll still take it pretty much 10 out of 10 times. I liked it a lot. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. How much did I lose? 4,200. Yeah. So yeah, pretty rough, but at the end of the day, all we gotta do is keep performing. I think this will be a good week. It's FOMC. We'll be trading PM for that. So, or on Wednesday, not today. Today was a notice Monday. But yeah, let's just continue this week and make our money back. Shouldn't be affected by one trade. That's why you have risk management, and we keep on executing because we know the system is profitable. So at the end of the day, nothing I can do, but we just keep performing. So yeah, hopefully y'all learned something. Um, I think I'm just gonna start trading NQ. This was, I don't know, bro. I just like MNQ just because my risk is really exact and all that. But if that happens again, bro, like I don't know, because this shouldn't have stopped me out. Like, um, so yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hopefully y'all like this face cam. Gonna try to bring more of this. It's my first time showing my face. So I mean, yeah, that's really about it. But hopefully y'all show some love on this. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I do have the free Discord in the bio. Or sorry, you can navigate to my TikTok, ask me for my Discord, and I'll send that over to you. It is completely free. Do live calls, and yeah, I'm not the course seller yet, but we're gonna get to that. Gonna try to create a program for everyone to learn, so we can all make money. Um, yeah, this is my proof to y'all that losing is a part of the game, even though there shouldn't have been a loss. But this month has been good so far. This is my first loss this month. But yeah, that's about it. And I will see y'all in the next one. If I do trade tomorrow, I will post a trade recap. If it's a break even, or if I just don't trade, I'm most likely not going to post it, but I'll still do a trade recap. Like I'll post it in my Discord, but probably not on YouTube. But yeah, once again, I feel like I've said this 1,000 times. Hope y'all enjoy and show some love on this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.